here I am hanging out, and I just met Craig with Popcorn Buddha just a few minutes ago, and it's just awesome. First of all, I mean, those of you that are hanging out, you're gonna understand this cat, man, and just having some fun. I'm looking at this website as well. Got to thank. I know Julie's at home. My girl Jules is on board with the show. But before I go any further, man, and a whole lot of fun, let me just welcome Craig with Popcorn Buddha on the show. How are you, man? I love the sneakers, by the way.
I'm popcorn-tastic. Thank you for the comment.
I do. There you are. Yellow Converse. I'm digging it. I got my Converse. If I would have known you were doing Converse, I would have worn my Converse, man. I don't know. I got one with a little more. I got a little more soul on my feet today.
Well, the weather is nice in East Stroudsburg, so I broke up my butter slippers.
How about it, man? I'll tell you what. Finally, man, and finally that we're getting a break. I'm all about the winter. I mean, we live here, but I'm done with it now. I'm ready for spring.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Craig with Popcorn Buddha up there in East Stroudsburg, and on the website, really cool. PopcornBuddhaUSA.com. Like that USA thing. That gives it that whole national feel.
Global.
Yeah, global feel.
I like to think global.
Yeah, how about it, right?
World domination, one kernel at a time.
So listen, let's start now. And you bought tons of stuff for us to try, and we will. We're going to hang out. We're going to play 70s music with Craig and Popcorn Buddha and try this stuff. Where did it all start? Popcorn, like, you know, here you have a business. Where the hell did it all start? Let's make popcorn and try to make money at it. Well, how does that start?
Well, the true story is I was gainfully unemployed. I was laying on my mom's couch watching a TV show, and the very last segment that came on this show was a gourmet popcorn store. And I sat up and I said, I can do this. And my mom looked at me and said, sure you can, honey, and she got up and left the room. And in less than 15 minutes, I called that company, and I actually got the owner of it, and he was just like me. And we hit it off and became fast friends and negotiated some a dollar amount based on 50 base recipes and took off from there.
No kidding.
Yep, and right after that, I called my girlfriend, and she jumped on board, thankfully.
Wow.
Yep.
So that's it in a nutshell, right there.
That really is it. You know, I mean, that's how the story begins. Really. Unemployment.
But you know what? I talk about this quite often on my show. You know, people that are unemployed, you know, sitting there and waiting for that check to come and everything else. I mean, you have drive, you have ambition, you have ideas. There's always a way to build the better mousetrap, so to speak, I think. And if you have that drive and ambition, here you are sitting at home and still trying to, like, what can you do? You need self-worth. That's what we need more of nowadays in this country. And here you went out and tackled it, you know, and so far so good. Things have been doing really well.
We're extremely fortunate.
That's awesome.
Like I was saying to you earlier, I have yet to wake up mad that I got to go to work and do what I get to do every day.
Yeah.
You know, my girlfriend Tanya and I are extremely fortunate in what we get to do and who we get to do it with every day.
Right. I look at this as certainly a success story. How long has it been now, Craig? How long has it been?
October 3rd of 2011, we opened the door, so it's been about 3.5 years.
Wow. Already.
Yeah, it really does seem like a blink. When you're having fun, it doesn't seem like work.
We talked about that, and you know, your whole corporate policy is based on fun. I mean, we talked about that before we went
Absolutely.
on there. What did we mention here? Something I've been talking about, but what is your almost like a mission statement?
Yeah, we don't make a financial decision. Truthfully, it begins with fun. Now, we're not afraid of hard work, as long as it leads to something fun down the line. Mm-hmm. And the money's going to take care of itself, as long as we're happy every day in what we get to do and how we get to do it.
Yeah, isn't that something? So
and we've stayed pretty true to that. You know, I mean, we've gone left and right a couple times, but it always swings us right back because it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, how about it? I'll tell you what a great attitude. This guy, a cool cat with Craig on board from Popcorn Buddha up there in East Stroudsburg and all over the website. I want to talk I want to talk about, you're able to ship it, you get it out to people, you're all over the place. The flavors, we're going to try some different colors, gift boxes, even fudge.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And the fudge has taken on a bigger role lately, because we have a girl working for us that really took a shine to it by the name of Thea, and we're pretty much giving her
Free reign,
creative control
right.
of the fudge.
Wow.
Matter of fact, yesterday she just rolled out jelly donut flavored fudge.
No kidding.
It's banging.
That's awesome,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
We got a lot going on. This is Craig's on board. Popcorn Buddha, and you even have kids. You said, like kids come
Yeah.
in, they're Buddha, and they're in there doing it.
Yeah, we've had that quite a few times. It's like the first time they've ever heard the word Buddha, and then they say Popcorn Buddha, and they run in place and do dances, and we've seen it quite a few times.
It is crazy. Now, Kara, I love you, Kara. She's done so much for me here this morning and behind the scenes. Miss Kara right out there. Thank you. Love you. And we're going to try popcorn. We'll do that coming up after the 10 o'clock hour. Got to try some of this popcorn. You're going to take me on a journey with some of this popcorn, huh?
Oh, absolutely. A flavor
Flavor
and journey.
Yeah.
Well, I believe it's your first step towards flavor enlightenment. That's how we speak of it at Popcorn Buddha.
Okay, all right. I'm all about it. And it started out from I don't know, being there on the couch, being unemployed, and saying, you know what, I can do something with popcorn. And 3.5 years later, that is awesome. And we were even talking too, and I try to pick up on things that we're talking about off mic. You know, you're working with a big chef not only here in the Poconos but in Boston. I mean, you're branching out.
Yes.
You have a bunch of things that you're looking to do. I mean, I don't know how far you want me to go on the air, or you can talk about it. But
no, it's fine.
But you're looking to do more stuff.
Oh, absolutely. The uniqueness of what we do and how we do it lends itself to cooking. Now, I became friends with a chef up in Worcester, Mass, by the name of Nathan St. Jakes, who's phenomenal and extremely creative. And we just hit it off, you know, and I shipped him a bunch of popcorn, and he started sending me back photos and recipes of different things he's done, like meatloaf and popcorn encrusted tilapia and empanadas, little Philly cheesesteak bites made out of my Philadelphia cheesesteak popcorn.
Jeez.
He went so far as he was making milkshakes and rimming the rim like a margarita with some of our chocolate flavors.
Oh, get
Oh
out.
man, and was that phenomenal?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
really,
awesome.
really unique stuff.
Yeah.
And all of it's gluten free, so
Right.
it falls right in line. And while we're working with Nate, I'm also working with a registered dietitian and nutritionist to help, because we're working on a cookbook. And her name's Lisa Musician, and she's a local woman here, and she backs up all my flavor stuff with the science on it. And I grew up with her, and I trust her completely. And that's her world. And she's into the nutrition and dietitian stuff. So Nate sends the recipes down. I hand them off to her, and she does her voodoo
Yeah.
stomach magic stuff, things that she does. And we just, I just focus on the flavor enlightenment of popcorn. I'm pretty compartmentalized. Nate takes it to another level. He really does. You know, and we work with another chef here in town who kind of stumbled in the door, and I became friends with, by the name of Chuck Tuig, who won the Top Chef of the Poconos.
Saw that on TV.
Yep, and
I saw that.
Chuck, he's pretty bad, and he's really well known for chicken wing sauces and stuff like that. So what he told us is that our cheese flavors in the beginning are already between 80 and 95% done for wing sauces and meat rubs. So we've been working with him incrementally as time permits, and we're moving along that way too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean-
I'll tell you what, you know, you're not resting on your laurels. And you know what? We, as Michelle and my youngest son, you know, we flip through the channels and everything, and we get hooked on the Food Network channel and stuff too. You know, and watch
Absolutely,
that.
yeah.
However, what you're saying is how much that you see there that is outside the box with what people are doing anymore. You know, with what they're doing as far as popcorn, like you're doing, like just different things that people are experimenting with and coming up with their own uniqueness and businesses, and you're in that. Like you see it all, you see it all the time. It's all over the place, which is great.
I think what the food networks provide for all of us is that we can all do it at home. If you know how to follow a recipe, why can't you be that creative? And then, like with some of our recipes that we've come up with, because we've made marshmallow treats and stuff. Now that takes a real cool mom to being super mom when the kids come home, because of the uniqueness of what it is she's able to do within less than 15 minutes to an hour tops. You know, I mean, my mom was pretty cool when I was growing up, and she was just throwing together brownies when I came home. You know?
Yeah.
You listening, Margie?
Yeah. Is that your mom, Margie?
Yeah, it's mine.
So giving mom a plug. He's off the couch, Marge. He got off the couch. You know, now he's got an own couch of his own, probably doing really well. He probably has a couple couches if he wants to lay on now. But it's neat stuff, you know, but you're certainly not resting on your laurels. And that's what I say too. When you see these new businesses and things that they're looking to do, from you know, these cable shows even, it's like they're taking their ideas and they're blowing them out, man, which is great. You know, instead of just saying, we're just going to do popcorn and we'll do some flavors and that's it, and hopefully we survive. It doesn't work that way anymore. You gotta keep thinking. You got to keep thinking outside the box, and you definitely got that going on, Craig. So,
well, one of the things that helps us, and it helps anyone in the food industry, is you can't please everyone.
Oh, for sure.
Because flavor is so particular to the human being.
Sure.
Each person goes through their own thing.
Yeah.
And I use this example when I speak to kids and stuff. What you think is hot might not be hot to me.
Right.
But might be scorching to the next person down the line that's trying this stuff.
Sure.
And they just can't tolerate it.
Right.
And the exact same thing goes for dark chocolate. And the exact same thing goes for certain tomato spices that you would use. Some people just don't have an affinity towards certain stuff. And that's why Popcorn Buddha, what we do is we have, on any given day, we have 85 different flavors of popcorn, which is more than most. I mean, I don't want to say that's the most of any of them because I don't know all of the popcorn joints.
But 85.
On any given day, and none of it goes out of code. And we don't use any preservatives. I mean, we ship that much and we have that many people walking through our doors that we're continually cooking. That being said, we have a viewing room so that people can look in and watch the stuff as it's being made, but it's an inventory control business. It's got to be going down in order for me to produce it. You know what I'm saying? So it's always like that. So you got to really watch yourself. It gets into, well, business practices, normal business practices.
Right, exactly. But we're talking about, you know, Popcorn Buddha, and some very unique stuff. This cat's got it all going on. Actually, what did Julie send me a text here? What? Oh, he's a groovy guy. There you are, Julie. Yeah, there you are, our buddy Jules. She's hanging out with the show. She's at home working. She's always conniving, trying to come up with some of the way to market something here, and she does a great job. But yeah, he is a groovy guy, man. And but you know, you have it all going on. I mean, something that makes it even more unique too. And I just found out about this. There's so much we can talk about, and then we got to try this stuff. So we'll start wherever you want to start. But you grow. You have a friend, you cut out the middleman, per se. You have your own corn being grown in Missouri.
Yes. I have a good friend of mine by the name of Jay. I don't know if he wants me to use his last name, but we refer to him on our Facebook page as Farmer Jay.
All right.
And Farmer Jay has afforded me the opportunity to experiment. And he planted 4.5 acres of corn for me last year that came in phenomenal. And what it is, it's a 10th generation hybrid, so that it comes in, there's two kinds of mushroom, or two kinds of corn when it's popped. You got butterfly corn and mushroom head corn. And mushroom head corn is the round corn, which you'll see here, which lends itself to flavoring and candying and chocolating and all the cool stuff that I get to do with corn. But Farmer Jay is a turkey farmer by trade, so he takes all the turkey poo and spreads it all over his farm.
A lot of nitrogen.
A lot of nitrogen, and helps that corn grow wonderfully.
Right.
And the corn crop came in, and it was a phenomenal yield. And it's amazing how much you get out of just shy of 5 acres. So matter of fact, Tanya and I just came back from Missouri to talk about planting more.
Man.
So we're going to try and go for the whole kit and caboodle, 100% our corn.
Wow.
As we hopefully expand.
3.5 years, and the drive that I said, you know, coming from being unemployed, and it's like, what am I going to do? I got to do something, and my hat's off, man, because this guy's got it going on. I need you guys to like check this out. I need like Red. Red's hanging out in Florida. I got a guy in Florida. Red, you got to try this popcorn, man. You can order it. We can order stuff online. You
Absolutely.
can order online, right?
Yep. We've shipped to every state, and we've shipped into Scotland, London, West Germany. Or it's not West Germany, now it's unified, it's Germany. We've shipped into South Korea and into Australia quite a few times. And of course, when you go international, it costs more money.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've shipped everywhere. We have a flat shipping rate of $15.25. And the reason for that, just so we get that out in the open, is I get no love from FedEx
Yeah.
or UPS or
Right.
anyone. And popcorn is extremely light and it's voluminous. So I get billed by the square inch equals a pound equation. It's just how it works out.
Yeah.
So what I tell everybody is order accordingly.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, because it's a flat rate anyway, and
Yeah.
it's like, but that's a bugger. That's a
We're-
bugger. You don't get
we're
a break.
working. We're working on that, and as we
Yeah, that's a
as we
bugger.
grow, we'll be able to renegotiate that. But FedEx doesn't want to hear anything out of my mouth.
Yeah, it could be in a fat pig FedEx. That's me saying that, not popcorn Buddha. It could be in a fat pig.
Thank you for clarifying that.
For real though. I mean, because there should be. It's not weight in this. I mean, you got to go by square inch. I get it the way they're doing it, but that isn't. I mean, and if there's other businesses in that same realm, that's kind of like screwy. That's kind of like not fair.
Well,
I mean,
life isn't fair
I
type
guess.
stuff. I mean, it's I look at it. It's for me to expand. It's
Yeah,
for me to
for sure.
grow and hopefully grow by
yeah.
handing out taste tests and flavor, and people want when they leave me, they want to gift it to someone else and share it.
Yeah, how about
I
it?
mean, and-
I'll tell you, and it's been you got to try this popcorn. So Florida and my girl Callie that is on board here with me in Colorado. Got Tracy in Nebraska. I got these ladies all over Carroll, Jersey. Order this popcorn, get a bunch of it, and try it because, and this is a first for me. We're going to do this right now, and I don't care where we start, but the popularity of this. What you've developed here has been crazy because, I talked about this is a sole business in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, right up here further north in the Poconos. And I off mic, I presented this question to Craig as well about, love the name, first of all. Hear a lot about it on the street. Happy now to have him on the show. And what about this whole franchise thing? I mean, is there any talk on that? And you've been approached lots of times.
Yeah, we've been. When it first started, it was just my girlfriend and I working, and another person that would come in and help us on the weekends. And it was crazy. Like the first week, a guy approached us about a franchise, and we both looked at each other like, "What?" I mean, and not even thinking about it. And since that time, now in 3.5 years, well over 300 franchise opportunities. So we're more inclined to go with our own type thing. That could always change, but I really like the idea of corporate-owned flavor enlightenment centers.
Yeah, I like that.
Strategically placed throughout the country
I like
to
that.
cut down on shipping.
Yep, I like that.
And that way people come and experience the Popcorn Buddha experience
Yeah.
because we give it away. We want you to try it before you buy it.
That's awesome.
And it's the whole concept of don't believe a word that comes out of my mouth. Try it.
Yeah.
Because once again, flavor is unique to everyone.
Let's eat some. And while you're getting something out, or
Yeah.
two, Craig, while you're getting something, we have a mutual friend he's probably listening to, Kevin Hardy.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
absolutely.
he's a sales dude over there at the Times News and for Lehigh Valley Press down in the Lehigh Valley. One of ours here with Pencor, and Kevin's probably on board with the show,
Yep.
I'm sure. A great guy. He's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I've
Yeah.
known Kevin for 35 years.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yep. I've known him and his brother Sean, and we grew up together.
No
And
kidding.
parted ways and came back and parted ways and came back just through life movings
Yeah,
and
sure,
doings
sure.
and
Yeah.
life in general.
That's fun,
But I'm
man.
really glad that he's back in my life.
Yeah, how about it, man?
Yeah.
So it's cool. So Kevin's hanging out. It's fun stuff. So where are we going? What are we doing? We're trying it before we buy it. And,
Yep.
and Michelle, my wife, is at home. She's probably saying, "Oh my God, she is a popcorn lover." Michelle is, and she's like, "Are you serious? You're doing popcorn?" I should have brought her in. Should have brought Michelle in, but
Well, we should bring in a bunch of people because I brought in a lot of popcorn.
oh my gosh. You're good. That can hang with you, unless you want to put it in your pocket.
Yep. Fell out of my pocket.
Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff. Holy
Now,
crap.
what would you like to start with? Something chocolatey or cheesy,
I don't know.
or
Whatever
go
you think. I'm ready to eat. You know.
Okay.
I'm like wherever you
Well,
think.
I don't want to start with hot because that'll jack you up. You won't appreciate my
All right.
my other stuff.
All right.
You
I
know-
love the hot popcorn. I'm thinking that already. I'm thinking that already.
Let's try this one here. This one here is Everything Bagel. This is named after
Everything bagel.
Yep, this is actually called Doolittle's Everything Bagel because Christopher Doolittle, who works for me, invented it.
Really?
Yep.
And where do you come up with the names? That's your department as well, or collectively you all get together?
Well, I named it after him. We have a pretty set policy. If you can come up with something and we can mathematically figure it out, I'll name it after you.
You should come up with a Dr. Popcorn.
Well, you need to come up with a flavor. That's
All right.
And then we have to break it down. There's a lot of math involved in it because of the coding.
All right, I flunked fourth, so I'm not good at math. I'm telling you, I'm not being honest. You know, my degree's in partying. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. You know what why it tastes here? I got a hint of almost like, am I saying little pepper? No.
Well,
What are they?
what's in an everything bagel? What do you think of when you think of an everything bagel?
Onion.
Yes, sir.
There's onion in there. Garlic.
Yes.
Well, I'm too busy eating. I don't care. I just like it. I don't care what's in it, man. How about that? Oh my God. Yeah. Onion, garlic. Help me out. What's in an everything bagel? Try
Poppy.
it. Poppy seeds.
Yep.
That's what I'm seeing on the top.
Sesame seeds.
Try that, Carol.
Okay. It's got a bunch of stuff going on. But now one of the
Oh
cool,
my God, it's good.
yeah, one of the cool things.
It is good, and it's so. You know what it is though. You know what? Hang on, guys. We'll get back into the '70s music. I'm eating popcorn, so everybody sit tight and relax. And I'm sorry you're not. So you're right about these kernels. Have more. They're like the kernels are big. Like you're saying, they're
Yes.
not. They're big. They're puffy.
Yeah.
Aren't they? Right?
Yeah.
And more round than normal, and that's Farmer J. And once again, that's the strain of the
my
seed
God, they're
of the
good.
popcorn. It's a
Oh my God! Try this.
it makes it a more rounded.
Here, you hold that one.
And better for.
Everything.
That's
one?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's try one more, and then we'll play some music. I'll play some Levon Helms and the band. It's,
All right, let's.
I knew
what-
Craig was coming in, so that's why I did the whole
the band,
70s
yeah.
thing because I knew exactly. Now I got to cleanse my palate here, but
Yep. Well, we'll go a little sweet this time. This is cinnamon toast.
cinnamon toast.
Yeah, this is a crowd
pleaser.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at this.
This gets the kids up on their
I
feet.
like this one.
That's good, right?
Yeah. Tastes
Oh
like
my God, this
something
is
with
like
garlic
perfect.
in it.
Yeah, the garlic. I tasted the garlic.
We have people that actually put that in bowls and then put milk on top of it. and
Yeah,
that's their cereal.
it's exactly like cinnamon toast crunch, like the cereal.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean right down to a T.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could see how you could eat that with cereal.
Oh yeah.
My husband would eat it with cereal.
Blake will like that one. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
he
a-
eats
that's
for
a good
breakfast. That's good. Oh my gosh. All right.
Wow.
Right? Look at that. You can't put it down. What's in it? It's like crack. It's addicting.
Yep. We hear that quite a bit, but the very first time I heard it was from a little old lady.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she says, "Now I don't know exactly what crack is, but
I've heard things about it.
I think this is what it might be like." And she was eating our puppy chow, which sadly I forgot to bring.
Puppy
What?
chow.
Puppy chow.
Oh, we forgot the puppy chow. That's
Yeah,
all right.
I'm not so sure I want to eat some of this. My dog eats.
Well, never judge a book by its cover. It's wonderful.
Listen, we're gonna be we'll be back more with Craig. We're gonna try more popcorn. This is fun. Oh my God, is that good, man? Good stuff. But here, check this out. This is what's different. This is exactly Kara. Well, she's off in the background here too. This is what makes it really totally different. The corn. Look how big that is. And this is just the way what we were eating on this other stuff. This is actually the size of it, and this is only just it's a mini. And this is what does this have? Real quick, Craig. It has all kinds of flavors in this. This is
That's
the
called the Kooky Cornfetti.
Kooky Cornfetti.
And that's 15 different fruity flavors in one bag, and each color represents a different flavor.
Yeah, look at it. So each color.
Do you have me on, Doc?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I can attest that I was eating that while I was driving to Florida in February.
Oh,
because
this one.
Julie, yeah, and everyone is an impact of flavor, which was almost hurting my brain a little bit because every single one you can definitely taste a different flavor for
That's crazy.
everyone, and
That's
it was
crazy.
kind of like, well, I like the green ones, but I don't like the blue ones. I like the pink ones. I
I see.
and it's almost
Yeah,
like
that's cool.
M&Ms where you're like going,
Yeah, you don't like this one, you know,
Yeah.
but it's different. That's
Yeah.
neat though. That's cool stuff. I mean, this.
Now,
But look
what
at
a-
the size of them.
Now that particular bagging works wonderful, and this is where moms up their game. You can put it in cupcakes, and it makes the cupcake, by appearance, look like it's been tie-dyed, or in cake, like a bundt cake pan.
yeah.
And then when you cut it in, each bite is a mystery because each flavor, each color is a different flavor.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's
So
a good idea.
Kids would like that.
Yeah, the kids really do like that, and we have a lot of moms that are, well,
That's-
super moms.
Lots going on, fun stuff, and people that have emailed in watching the show on Blue Ridge and saying the popcorn looks delicious. It is delicious. It's like really good. And Casey was saying too about this the kooky cornfetti. First of all, they're huge kernels. Like they're not like, well, I don't know. They're not like the store-bought stuff. They're little kernels. And we eat a lot of popcorn. Michelle eats a lot of popcorn at home. Her and Blake. And so do I. Even when we just make, the stuff that you throw in the popcorn maker.
Sure.
But the stuff that you buy in the bags on some of them, like they're not that big. Like these these kernels are like they're huge. But that goes back to Farmer Jay,
Yes.
right? I
does.
mean, how big are these freaking cobs of corn that you get?
They're pretty. They're
Are
pretty
they
good.
like they're hybrid?
Yeah, the bulk of them were well over 12 inches.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they're pretty big. And the kernel itself, as it's decobbed, is bigger.
Yeah.
Because we compared them to what
Oh boy.
other stuff that we come in contact with within our industry.
Yeah.
And it just had that savoir-faire
Yeah.
type thing. They looked awesome.
Well, like you're saying, I mean, they are bigger. Boy, that's good, and that's like a little over $2 for this bag. It's like about that, and that's a mini.
Yep.
So I
And
mean,
a mini is approximately 3 cups of popcorn.
3 cups.
Yep.
So there you are.
And now what I generally tell people,
I mean, cheap, man. It's
and
like
this is
good.
this is a sales thing, and what I tell people is, if you're watching a TV show,
like that.
you're just going to be mad with a mini. You're better off getting a junior because it'll get you all through the hour.
So what do you have? So what do you have? You have mini, junior, and then where?
Then small, and then medium, then large, then extra large, and then the behemoth, the party bag.
Oh,
We do quite a few party bags for parties, but mostly just regular popcorn.
that's funny, behemoth. That's fine.
And that's a gigantic equivalent to 275 cups of popcorn for 20. Yeah, I know. The numbers get crazy, and that's for $24.95. So if you compared that to something that you would get at a movie theater,
oh,
there's no
jeez.
compare. I mean,
Oh, my God.
you'd have to take a loan out for that.
Yeah, really. It's right. You think,
I'm doing a girls' night tonight with wine. I think
We
some of these would be really good to go
Yep,
to my girls'
and
night.
we have people that do that come in that pair up with the chocolates
Right.
now the new thing is pairing chocolate with wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've had quite a few people that paired our chili chocolate with Merlots.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Well, I
and
have
they say it goes pretty good. I haven't tried it.
Rambo, Julie, I guess, is going to order Rambo because Rambo, our PPR Julie, is Rambo is hooked on the popcorn. He's a great cook. Rambo's a great cook.
Nice.
And great people they are, and Jules doing a great job for us. But he's hooked on the popcorn, so he knows all about taste too. He's hooked on it. That's what Julie just said. Have another message that came in too, where Sandy said, "It looks so good. Do you do a peanut butter with chocolate drizzle?"
We do, and I didn't bring any
That's okay.
because I just didn't think to bring it.
That's all right. No, that's all right.
I did bring in peanut butter and jelly. I brought in peanut butter and jelly grape and peanut butter and jelly strawberry.
Okay.
So you'll get a little bit of the peanut butter love and how we do it. We don't do a lot of drizzling. What we say is we compassionately coat our popcorn in chocolate.
Right.
So we encase it. So as we move into chocolate flavors, you'll see and you'll get the vibe of what it is I'm talking about.
What am I going to try now? Like, I want to do.
Well, you want to try something spicy?
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
try
I
something.
wanna
I mean,
try
I like.
Okay,
I
well,
like
let's
the hot
I
let's-
do.
let's.
I like my popcorn like I like my women, hot and
Nice.
spicy.
Well,
That's
well-
what I want.
We'll start off with hot wing.
Wait, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this tie in. I'll have it all over the floor here soon.
And then
I
I'll-
need a drink. Can somebody bring me a bottle of wine from Roadies or something? I mean, if you were really nice, You know, you'd bring down something for me to drink. I don't know if that's against policy or not, but what the hell, might as well ask. What's this one now?
That's Hot Wing.
Hot Wing. All right, let's try this.
And that tastes absolutely fabulous in Nate St. Jake's meatloaf recipe.
Really? Meatloaf recipe popcorn.
Yep, instead of using breadcrumbs or panko, you use popcorn in your blender, grind it all up, and now it's gluten-free. And that's the wave that we feel that is moving towards our future within the usage of popcorn.
Yeah, right.
It's all about
Never thought of that.
other uses. We have people, and I do it myself, I use
That's
popcorn
good.
as a crouton on my salad. And you can cut your caloric intake by using ranch-flavored popcorn instead of using ranch dressing.
Wow.
It's actually less calories.
Wow,
And
there you
that's-
go.
That's not me saying that. That's our dietitian, nutritionist.
Casey, you got
dropping that
try
bomb.
this one, and then I'll give it. Oh man, that's awesome. That's good.
Yeah.
That's got a good spice to
yeah,
it, man.
I think, well, what we say is that's a fistful eater. You eat
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you just dig into that baby,
Work-
man.
yeah, work that
Yeah, and
one
I'm banging that with a beer right after, man. I'm in. I'm banging a beer and the hot wing popcorn Buddha. That's good, man.
You know, this one here, now we'll take it up a notch.
It's really gets hotter still.
Oh, I got, here's...
Casey, you want
I
to
got
try that
bunches.
one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm all about. Oh.
Okay.
Look at what they send out with all your orders here too. Look at that's a popcorn That's popcorn Buddha Mona Lisa.
Yeah. Or the other one. Yep. That's our latest. Yeah, our artist is a local artist by the name of Jeff Van Wy, and he's phenomenal.
That's fun.
And he hit this within less than 2 conversations. And that popcorn Buddha is a guy I grew up with by the name of Art Benvenuti,
Really?
who lives in the Poconos.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
And he's a great guy, real good guy.
Oh,
and he
And that's
he
not
wa-
Facebooked at all? That's what he looks like?
yeah. No, he's been. If you go back, you'll see him on our Facebook page.
No
the
kidding.
real popcorn Buddha.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, that
who,
is.
who we used as the template for it.
Oh, that is funny, man.
Now, with the conversations I've had with Jeff Van Wy in regards to this, we've put popcorn Buddha in all kinds of stuff. We've put him in on the luge when the Winter Olympics were going on.
Yeah.
He was in a luge outfit coming down the luge, popcorn Buddha.
That's fun.
I have him sitting in a movie theater. I have him on toboggans.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun marketing stuff.
And
That's
race,
awesome.
race stuff. Yeah.
Now, what's this one?
This is Angry Lime.
Angry Lime.
Yeah.
Why Angry Lime?
Come on, you tell me.
All right.
It's gonna creep. It'll creep up on you. A lot of times you won't get the full flavor in one kernel. You got to eat 3 or 4, and that's why when we're tasting at
Well,
the store,
I got the lime part.
you
I'm
always
waiting for the angry
you
to
always
kick in.
get
Wow,
between
that's-
5 and 7 kernels to taste, because the tumbling process is different than the candy coating process or the chocolate coating process.
You're right. And it's starting to come in now. Yeah, that's got some really good heat to it, but I like it.
Yeah,
That's a step up from that.
from the hot wing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Whew, yeah, now it's coming in, and that's like after 3 of them. Want to? Oh shit! Dropping it all over the floor, man. I'll eat it up, man. I got the 5-second rule going on. I like it, man. That's awesome. That is really good. I can't believe. Try that. You want to try that? You like hot stuff?
Yeah.
Are you a hot and spicy girl,
yeah.
Carol? All right.
And that's another Doolittle creation.
I need to try that one because I like hot and spicy.
I do.
But I do like that one.
Whoa!
I
You
could
need,
eat that.
you need 2
I
or
could eat
3.
that whole bag.
You need 2 or 3.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow. Did you get it in one?
I took 2.
Yeah.
it can light you up,
That can.
and
You like, look at here, I got email from women, you like anything hot. I do, man. I do. whether they have clothes on or not. Or we're talking about popcorn. That, woo,
There it is.
that's good.
you gotta have water or your favorite beverage of choice.
Beer. Sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Now,
All right, listen, I'm going to play, go ahead.
no,
What do we got? I'm going to play some music and let me get kind of like somewhat caught up. This is just too much fun.
Oh, yeah.
I'm starting to sweat on that one. The Angry Lime. And I like it. I like the sweat. Michelle knows I like the sweat when I'm out eating, if I'm doing anything like really. I like my hot and spicy. That is just that good. That Angry Lime is fun.
it'll creep up on you.
Look at her.
Creeping is not the word.
Look
It like slaps you upside the head.
Casey's just been spanked. It's yeah, that's
Yeah.
Look at you. You got your cheeks. It did.
I like it. I like it.
I like it. Yeah, that is really good.
I
man.
like the hot part.
And you're right after that 2-3 kernels, and then it's like it all comes. It's coming to
I
get
can
you.
see the mistake of like, you know how you take a drink and you're not paying attention and you drink and you drink and you drink and then a half hour later you're like, crap, I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could eat this and then somewhere along the line you're going to go, oh crap.
Yep. Yeah. Absolutely.
It is good, but it's not good.
If you're not
But
paying
it's
attention.
it's a great hot spice though that kind of like just
Well,
slowly envelops your
But
palate.
What we try to shoot for is that it's not so hot that you won't keep eating it.
Yeah,
Right.
right. Yeah, right.
That's what I mean.
We all
Halfway
have, we
through
all
the
have our
bag,
we have
you're
our
gonna be
natural
like,
yeah. We all
"Whoops."
have our natural cutoff, but I try to have that to where it's not too soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you don't want to take the trip to East Stroudsburg, which is a nice ride, where are you? You're right on the main drag.
We're exit 310 off of Route 80. It's the very last exit before you head into New Jersey. You get off of the Delaware Water Gap exit and take the very first left.
You're right there.
At the Welcome Center there. That's River Road. We're 1.1 mile up on the right-hand side.
Yeah, you can't miss
I've been
it.
practicing that.
There
Yeah.
you are. Carrie came in with us too, and trying some popcorn, and so we'll get some for the Boots Cruise bus when we do the cruise in May. So we'll do that. We got to bring Craig back. Julie's listening. I don't know. I got people all over here. Actually, here's a bunch of email. Here's one. Here's an email. Does Craig smell like popcorn or sweet butter? Please let us all know. The girls want to know. That's what they want to know.
That's actually a really cool and funny question and story.
Yeah.
My girlfriend and I go shopping up at BJ's, and we have to go and get sugar because we buy and do our stuff local like everybody else.
Sure.
And we'll be standing in line, and it's always an older woman that'll say, "You smell like watermelon." Yeah. So one of you two smell like blueberries. Yeah. And the first time it happened, it really was extremely funny. She was a little tiny thing. We really laughed, and we still laugh about that.
Oh, that is hilarious.
But that's one of the cool things that I get to have happen to me with what I get to do every day.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a heck of a lot better than smelling like some other stuff.
Yeah, really. How about it, man? Really. Could he make you a rum and Coke popcorn, or maybe a beer flavored popcorn for you, Doc? So there you are.
I really don't mess around with any of the alcohol flavors.
Right.
And this is just our corporate policy.
Sure.
For the fact that I don't know a 5-year-old kid that's going to come in and order a beer-flavored popcorn.
Good point.
I played to the child
Good point.
in all of us.
Good point.
Now, I don't want to hang around with an 8-year-old kid that wants bourbon popcorn. Now, I could do it, but it's such a small niche of society that's going to buy it.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, for sure. That's
Yeah.
that's a good point. That's
So I stay out of that,
yeah.
and I leave that to the other popcorn dudes.
Yeah. That's all right. That's all good. Yeah, there you are. Good answer. What a good answer. That was a cold question right there. So, all right, this is. I'll do your signature coming up.
Okay.
What's this? Nacho Sabe.
That is Nacho Sabe, and that is our attempt at food fusion. Now, that begins in Tijuana and ends in Tokyo. So it's going to start with nacho and end in wasabi.
my
and
goodness.
to be real honest with you, wasabi is a bit of a bear to work with. So I think we really hit this one.
I bet that really overpowers.
And the first couple batches were just straight up crap.
yeah.
Yeah, bird food, and the birds wouldn't eat it.
I got the nacho thing going on.
And once again, it's going to take a couple kernels
I got the nacho thing going on.
because of the tumbling process.
Yeah. Because it took a little while for that lime, angry lime?
Yeah, the angry lime. Yeah.
Did you like things hot?
I like spicy stuff.
Try that angry lime right here. Come up and get this. Just hold on to that mic, and then you got to try this. I don't got this wasabi yet, but man, once this kicks in, I'm sure it's I don't know, it'll be like jet fuel.
No, it's real subtle because wasabi will make you not eat it. You know?
That's true.
So you gotta have. It's gotta be a very subtle thing, and it's gonna be towards the back
It is.
of your mouth.
You're right.
You know, I mean,
Absolutely, you're right.
and a lot of the stuff that what I've come to find out is with the taste buds and where they are located on your tongue. I got to play to that.
That's good.
And that just makes it more fun for me to mess around.
You are messing around because, and you're absolutely right. When you take this popcorn, this nacho wasabi, that's exactly where that wasabi is on the back of your mouth, all the way in the back. When you eat these, that's somehow where the wasabi comes into play, is on the back of your mouth.
Now we've
Absolutely.
experimented quite a bit with vinegar, and we use a very high grade vinegar powder. Have you ever had a salt and vinegar potato chip?
Yeah, yeah.
You know how after you eat a bunch of it, the tip of your tongue kind of burning, and you don't want that? Well, by using a higher grade vinegar powder, it's on the back of your tongue.
That's good.
Ah.
So you can keep eating it. But we mix it also, we mute it with white cheddar cheese.
Wow.
All right, I'm ready to
Pretty
try
good.
this.
Now, let's go back to Popcorn Buddha. Up there on East Stroudsburg. Find them online. Find them on Facebook. They'll ship it out. I mean, this stuff. Like, look at these. Again.
Twitter, Instagram, I'm on all that stuff.
There you are. You're whoring yourself out everywhere. That's what I do. That's
There
what I
you
do,
go.
man.
I had
Look
to
at
do
these.
it.
I mean, and Greg is a cool guy, groovy dude. Look at the now. This is now they're it's popcorn. Not everyone is that big, but a majority, 3/4 of these. Look how big the kernels are. 3/4 of these kernels.
Big one.
Yeah, they're all that size. That's what they look like. Like
And that is a 10th generation hybrid grown in Lynn, Missouri.
wow, that's wild.
And it's almost like the old Hee Haw show. Salute! You know, because that's Lynn, Missouri. But it's only 20 miles outside of the state capital of Jefferson City.
Right. What is that like? It's amazing, and the generation is what it's all about. I mean, I went to college with guys, and well, they weren't selling corn; they were selling other stuff out of like bags, and that was like 8 and 9, 10 generation back then. I wonder how they're making out. I wonder.
They're probably in Colorado and Washington.
That's all I'm saying. Listen, this is good stuff, and the signature. I don't know why is this signature?
It's not that our signature truly is the Buddha's Delight, which is a mix of our caramel nuts with milk chocolate and dark chocolate.
All right, we'll try that.
But that is my baby.
This one.
That is the hardest recipe that I've created. That took 3 months to figure out how to do Philadelphia cheesesteak.
And we're gonna try that live coming up here in just a little bit. It's Popcorn Buddha. You got to check things out. This cool dude, great stuff, great experience going into this store itself, and a lot more coming up. I don't know. We're gonna have a few more things that we'll do right here live on the show. Stick around. Popcorn Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. I'm gonna do that song too. Megan Trainor and Miranda Lambert. Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. It's kind of like Buddha,
Almost.
but it's booty.
You're close.
I'm close. I was saying that the last couple of days. Popcorn, Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. I'm just having fun. Kara's in the back. We're trying popcorn. She goes, look, I'm not even a big fan of popcorn, and I like this popcorn. And then we got into a little story. You got to say hi to Jerry, right? Jerry's like a taste tester.
Yep.
Right?
Who we call our chief tasting officer, our CTO,
Okay.
is a young guy by the name of Jerry Lambert in East Stroudsburg. And we've run pretty much every flavor through him first.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we trust him.
That's awesome.
And truth be told, Jerry doesn't drink.
Yeah.
Jerry doesn't smoke.
That's okay.
And I don't think Jerry curses.
Yeah.
So his taste buds are pure, and we count on that. And
Yeah.
Jerry has saved us a lot of money from taking a misstep with some chocolates.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Yep.
I'll tell you what, you got so much going on. This is so fun, man. This whole thing, you got to check things out. I looked at Popcorn Buddha on, I've had them on the website here looking at them, but man, the size of that Behemoth party bag, 275 cups.
That's in my belly right now. That's where it's going.
Hey, so you were trying that bacon cheddar. What
Oh,
were
the
you
bacon
doing?
cheddar.
cheese, yeah.
Yeah, good.
That is good.
Because you love your popcorn.
I love
You do.
popcorn. I love bacon too.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, there you are. All right, this is, so here's what I'm doing here, Craig. I'm doing the Philly cheesesteak.
Yep, that is the one. That was a labor of love. What I'm searching for was an homage to Pennsylvania. So my very first creation / invention was I introduced tea berry flavor to popcorn, which is a very Pennsylvania Dutch flavor, and it came out fabulous. Then I began working on that, and it took forever because I kept messing it up. And every time we mess up, we make bird food, basically.
Yeah.
So we put it out for the birds. We actually do a donation. We bag up bags probably 3 times the size of that, and pick a donation for the month. And this month it's the Shawnee Fire Department, which is, heaven forbid I was ever have a fire at my location. That is the fire department, which is all volunteer.
Very nice.
Would be coming to our aid.
Very
You know,
nice.
it's these guys that are catching us at our worst that need our help when we're at our best.
That's it. How about him?
I mean, yeah,
Very well
it's
put.
our way of
Very
helping
well
out the
put.
community.
I'll tell you what, this guy's got it going on. Please, you know what? Here's a local business, and I say this with all the sponsors that are on this station, on this show in particular, with these people. Support them in a way that you can, and you know, patronize them, like them on Facebook, share some of their posts. I can tell you this groovy guy's got it going on here on the back end, man, and this whole popcorn Buddha thing is just. This is crazy. Here's more popcorn. Now look at the size. Like that's a small kernel. I keep going back to these kernels because it's not like well, it's not like store-bought stuff. I'm sorry. It's just not. It's totally different. And it's amazing what you say with this Philly cheesesteak that it takes 2 or 3 or 4 kernels. And I even cleansed my palate with, well, I mean, this is, you can cleanse your palate with vodka, right? I mean, that's straight vodka. Well, I'm wrong. It takes 3 or 4 kernels till you start getting that whole thing. This is absolutely spot on popcorn for a Philly cheesesteak. Spot on. Because I'm a red meat eater. You know, I'll die. I know there's people out there, you vegans. I eat meat.
It took a good second to iron that out, but it's got all the fixings. It's got peppers, it's got onions.
It's got it all in there.
Yep.
Look at that. That's like that. I keep showing these kernels. They're huge. Here, try that kernel. Try some of them.
Yeah, you gotta try that one.
That's good. You gotta take a couple. That is good stuff. That you got the peppers, you have the onions, you got the whole
the cheese
and the meat flavor. It's got it all in there.
Yep.
That's amazing. I mean, it is real. You know what I feel like?
God.
I feel like you're like the Willy Wonka on popcorn. Like you said, you know, lick this wall, lick that. Tastes like snozzberries.
My God. We actually, I've heard that quite a bit. And I mean, the first time I heard it, I really didn't. I was honored, of course, but I was like, wow, I guess. But truthfully, I've heard it so many times now. I am the closest that a young kid, because I get the opportunity to speak at career days at the elementary schools. I'm the closest that these kids are ever going to get to meeting someone that actually gets to live a Willy Wonka experience.
Yeah.
When I'm at home with my girlfriend and we're watching TV and we watch the food channels and we'll agree that something should be experimented on. Well, I have the equipment and I know the combinations and the equations that I can screw around with.
Yeah.
And sometimes I hit it out of the park the first time, and other times I make garbage.
Yeah.
But if I'm too afraid to try, nothing's ever going to get created.
How about it, man?
And we give that power to all of our employees too. The only thing we ask is that to first discuss it with us, because there's a lot of math involved in it, and it's not just money. It's the combination of certain ingredients just don't work, because we've experimented with so many different ones. Some things are just crap.
Yeah, some things just won't work.
It just doesn't work.
That's it.
You know?
Tell me you don't have. Do you really have Oompa Loompas working there back behind the thing?
I would love to have Oompa Loompas. One of the side dreams is a village.
Hanging out with popcorn Buddha, and having a little fun.
That's why I say everything.
You got to check this out. Look at the size. Now, what is this again? What is this again, Craig?
That's Boston cream pie that you're eating right now.
Boston cream. So look at these kernels, and it's like it's not drizzled. This is
compassionately coated.
Right.
In
infused,
chocolate.
like you.
And well, how we came up with the flavors, that is a Bavarian cream candy coated shell on popcorn, and then we do some stuff to the chocolate, which is proprietary. That's a fancy way of saying that's a secret.
It's crazy good.
And now, you had asked earlier, someone emailed in about how long the flavors last. Now we do not use preservatives, at all in our stuff. So the least amount of shelf life for us would be one of our cheese flavors, which is between 3 and 4 weeks, depending on our recipe. The chocolates last safely 3 months. but you got to do your part and keep it away from sunlight and away from moisture. Water is the devil within the popcorn industry. You know, a candy-coated popcorn or a caramel popcorn will last 12 to 18 months if it is kept away from sunlight and away from moisture. It's only been within the last few years that Cracker Jack has actually put an expiration date on their popcorn.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yep. Because once it's sealed up, I mean, popcorn, and this is one of the secrets of popcorn, is that popcorn's stale immediately once it's popped. It's already, you took a living thing and killed it by taking by taking the power out of it. You know, by taking the water out of it, now it's dead.
Yeah, right.
And now it's stale.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is I'm sealing in staleness with flavor. That's one of the things. That's one of the little dirty secrets that people don't talk about in the popcorn business. But I think it should be known throughout the land that that is what we do.
Yeah.
Popcorn murderer, you.
Slayer. I prefer Slayer.
Popcorn Slayer.
Here's
Slayer.
here's some. I got more people. Yes, we will get. There's other people listening now. It's like, man, we should try that, and then we need the address and everything. So I guess I got to be hooked up with business cards and popcorn on the booze cruise. So on the bus when we leave, and I'll hook you up. I'll get to you more on that. But now I have people that are emailing in. They want to know if we tried the dill pickle.
I didn't bring the dill pickle because
But people are looking on your website.
Yeah.
They're all looking on your website.
And we did a new flavor called hot pickle.
Hot pickle.
That came out, and that was phenomenal. And that actually had
Could be my nickname.
Make you
Call me Hot Pickle.
a little bit more sweatier than the Angry Lion.
Carrie. That's gonna be my nickname. Well, when Carrie goes down the hall, she's gonna go, "Hey, Hot Pickle!" I'll say, "What's up, baby?"
I think it sounds like a funk band.
Yeah, it does.
Pickle.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm looking over the website here too. Nacho cheese, taco, jalapeno ranch, bacon and cheese. You tried that. Mm-hmm. Family. I love the names. Family night theater butter.
Yep. And that's like that would be like your movie theater popcorn on steroids. Much more butter flavor in it, and it's not bad. You think like, oh my God, that's way too much butter. It's really not, and it's a nice change of pace. You know, and it's not going to get soggy like when you pour it at home and you put it all in there and then you get that. That's not that. It's not. Yeah, it's not slimy and gooey. It's not that process.
And everything is all natural. Everything you're doing is. I mean, it's
to the best of our ability.
Right?
Now there's certain flavorings, and this is one of the things with flavoring.
Sure.
And the best example is banana. All right. Now we've been trained with banana flavoring. That's Laffy Taffy, because if you really used banana flavoring, because a banana does not taste good, like truly banana until it's black, so it's overripe. So historically, when in our minds, probably for the last 5 or 7 generations, whenever they came up with this stuff, when you think banana flavoring, that's that candy flavoring that we call Laffy Taffy. Mm-hmm. You dig?
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, it's like a science history thing, you know,
Wow.
but they combine wonderfully in the candy world.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, my girlfriend and I had the wonderful opportunity of going to the National Candy Show, and our eyes were really open, and it was really, it's very cool because you have to be in the industry. You have to either be the owner or the buyer for the candy company. So we went into this thing, and it truthfully was like Willy Wonka. And they locked the doors, and they opened up at 9 o'clock, and everyone, and I'm talking 80-year-old men and other people down to my young age, you know, are waiting at the door for when they unlock that. And when you walk through those doors, it's like the Wizard of Oz going in color.
Was Johnny Depp there?
Man, it was like there was candy all over.
Was Johnny Depp there?
No, he wasn't there. But it was one of the coolest things I've ever seen, and it's
awesome.
It's held in Atlantic City, and eye-opening, and it's all. And one of the things that's very interesting about the candy industry is that no one wants to see you fail. So you have these old guys that invented the machines and stuff like that. They want you to do well. They want you to do well because it reflects poorly on all of us because we're all in the candy business. And I feel the same way about the popcorn business. Now it's just a small offshoot of it, but I collide bakery and restaurants and candy and chocolatier all into one thing, which is one of the few industries with what we do with popcorn that can combine all of them. So I'm able to intermingle with all those different guru guys.
Yeah, right.
And it was really cool.
It's
Very,
amazing.
very
It's
cool.
amazing. You really made a mark coming from a couch and being a couch potato, going, well, I need a job and I don't know what the hell I'm going to do for money. I think I'll go into the business of popcorn. How does that happen? But you know what? It seems like destiny for Craig and Popcorn Buddha. And like him on Facebook. Great stuff going on. I have enough time here. Where is we have like the first one, the signature, or where it all started for Popcorn Buddha, right?
The very first
Right.
invention creation.
Yep. Well, don't we have that right
Yep,
here?
that's
All right. And what is
Tea-berry. That would be Tea-berry.
Tea-berry. This is how it all started.
That's when
That's how it
that's
all
when we
started.
realized that we knew what we were doing. You know,
Right there.
and the story how that one works is that I created it, and it was just my girlfriend and I at the time, and she let me experiment. And
Really?
I did, and I introduced the candy flavoring Tea-berry to popcorn, and the place smelled wonderful, because it's a very pronounced oil. And a little old lady came in from out of town who was on vacation, and she smelled it, and we have a standard, whenever we create something, we give it away. Could you, the conversation goes, could you do me a favor and try this? I just created it, or I just invented it, or, do me a favor. And we give it all away. And this little old lady put that in her mouth, and this is a true story. A tear came down her cheek.
Get
now,
out.
Now, she had to be in her 80s, and she said it reminded her of picking tea berries with her grandmother, and she was down from south of Harrisburg. Now, tea-berry grows wild here in the Poconos.
I would do that with my grandmother. Pick tea-berry. I love tea-berry ice cream. Here,
And make-
girls,
yep,
try
and
that.
make tea. That was one of the things. It's a homeopathic.
This
type
is
thing.
unbelievable.
But I've always loved that flavor.
I do too. I still love tea-berry ice cream.
Oh,
I love it.
yeah. The
Oh, yeah.
milkshakes. Oh, yeah.
This rocks ass.
Thank
it all
you.
does.
Thank
it all
you.
does. It all does. I mean, it is unbelievable, man. I mean, it really.
We should put that in our marketing. Rock ass.
There you are.
Tea-berry.
Well, yeah.
I'll have to talk to my web dude.
Go ahead. There you are. I mean, it is. They're all just so good. It's amazing on the backside with this flavor that you get out of
Yeah.
this popcorn. I don't know. I like to eat, man. Look at me. I like to eat and drink. That's my two favorite things. On the backside, like the girls when we were off mic, when we were playing some music, and I know we kind of like omitted that a little bit because we're just having too damn much fun with Popcorn Buddha. And, you were on the Chocolate Girls, right? Well, now Casey's off to the side, like Carrie's wearing the mic, but you guys were doing that butter cream thing or whatever.
Oh,
it was.
Boston,
Boston
cream pie.
cream.
Boston cream, and then you were doing the what was the toffee one? Was it the toffee?
Espresso.
Oh, the espresso one, yeah.
I mean, they're like, it's like orgasmic. You ever hear that?
Oh, I hear that a lot.
Really?
It's really incredible.
It is incredible.
Now,
It is incredible.
here is these are two of our bigger ones. Peppermint patty,
Oh,
and this
jeez.
is the very latest. And this took, it took probably 6 months of conversation, and then right out the chute, it took probably 2 times to get it right. But malted milk ball. Now,
Malted milk ball.
Now, both of these are not on our website. They can only be bought in the store. If I were to continually update my website, it would cost me a fortune. And I like to do take away clothes. They're only here for a limited time.
Right.
And then we revisit it later. But the peppermint patty is very close. I've been told that it tastes very close to a Thin Mint.
Well, so now, when you started this out with the first Tea-berry, you didn't have the storefront in East Stroudsburg, but where?
Yes,
where,
no. We had the
you did?
storefront. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
We had that. I mean, you really couldn't do it at home. I mean, you have to have candy machines.
So you really went all in, like you went all
Yes.
in when this was
This-
starting. You went all in, not test marking things at
No.
home, trying to do.
No.
You went all in, saying, "Oh my God,
Yep.
where do you smell this?"
Yeah, I mean, and I've used this in stories, in interviews and stuff like this. This truthfully was a World Series of Poker situation. I mean, I paced back and forth for about a couple days, and then we went all in. Tanya and I committed to it. And
This is unreal.
we're
Oh
still
my-
committed to
I'm
it.
obsessed with mint. So
Are you?
This is gonna be, yeah.
Right?
Oh God.
Smell that. You're right. Thin Mint
God.
knocked it out of the park.
Yep.
Knocked it out of the park. Oh my God.
I think we hit that one too.
Knocked it out of the park.
And we only do that twice a year. We do that for Christmas, and we do that for St. Patty's Day. So
Wow.
that flavor will be gone St. Patrick's Day.
That's crazy good, man.
Yep.
That is crazy good. Listen, we'll bring it all full circle. Let me get some business done right back at you. Other great people that are on board. Blockers, got to say hi to these guys. Music back into the 70s right after the break. Sit with me, guys. Thanks for hanging out for a little while. And you guys got to try this. It's a treat. Take the kids up. Go for a ride. East Stroudsburg, right there. You can't miss it off the Delaware Water Gap exit. It's not far. I mean, it's not that far.
No,
I mean,
not
it's
at all.
It seems far going, oh, am I going to Delaware? It's like, oh, my gosh, no. Know exactly where they are. And
It's a beautiful ride, too.
It is a nice ride. It is beautiful country up that way further into the Poconos. And do yourself a favor and try this stuff because it is... it's just crazy good. Seasonal flavors, we just said too, Craig. Seasonal flavors, you got to go to the store for that. That doesn't get shipped out.
No. Oh, it gets shipped out, but it's not available online. You got to call. Yeah, you got to call the store and ask for what the seasonal flavors are. Or what are the latest creations? Because we're continually trying to come up with new stuff. You know.
It's crazy. Now this mint, this here, what was it called again?
That's called peppermint patty.
Peppermint patty. That one there, peppermint patty. To a T, man. Thin Mints, Michelle. I'll bring this one home. You'll love me for this. You'll say, "I love you long time" when I bring this home right here. So, because she loves her Thin Mints.
Sure. Now,
and,
if people want to follow what it is we do, the best place to follow what we do and get the coolest pictures is on Facebook.
Okay.
Because as we create them, we snap close-up photos of them, post it on there, and try to say what's in the kettle so that they can time it. Because you got single moms and single dads and families looking for stuff to do, they can curtail their day.
Yeah, right.
Around the schedule. I got bubble gum in the caramelizer. Well, it takes about an hour and 5 minutes. And if they're checking their Facebook stuff, boom, hey, oh yeah, we got an hour. We'll head down to Popcorn Buddha and we'll catch that coming out. Because the place smells phenomenal.
That's unreal, man.
Yeah.
You're employing people? You have like eight people that you employ?
I have 8 employees, and we go seasonal. So we're getting ready to ramp up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, and we're looking to grow, and we're just looking to have fun. You know?
Well, you know what? You're a cool dude, man. And I'll tell you what, I just would hope that those of you that are listening to the show will please like that Facebook page. I'm going to tag that on my Facebook page, and usually I get pretty good darn response from you guys on all fronts, and I'm very grateful for that. We talked about fun. Craig and I did even off mic, and you know that's all I try to do with you guys when I come to work too. I'm fortunate enough that I worked hard to get here, but you know, fun is what it's all about. And I don't care what you do for a living. If you have fun, it pays off, and it doesn't matter what you do. This malted milk ball, I remember that. This is childhood reincarnation right here.
That's we were shooting for that.
This is childhood reincarnation with those malted milk balls.
Yeah.
Loved them. I don't even know if you can get them anymore. I'm not even sure. I know you can now at Popcorn Buddha. That I can tell you. That's to a T. That's got to take a lot of work. I mean, this got to take...
That one did take a little bit of thinking. Actually, we've been talking about it off and on for about 6 months because I like malted milk balls. I think they're delicious. Now, can I eat them every day? No. But I don't think anyone should eat the same food every day.
Right.
You know? And I'm a big proponent of everything in moderation. So we have enough flavors that you can spread it around.
That's a good tie-in.
Yep.
I mean, it's crazy. Oh, my God. It's just craziness. I mean, it really truly is craziness. It is just everything I tried here. And then there's a few that Craig's leaving that we didn't try. And I love your motto. Try it before you buy it.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, I appreciate you telling everybody to order online and stuff like that, which I absolutely, by all means, order online.
Sure.
But I'm a huge proponent of don't believe a word that comes out of my mouth.
Yep.
You know, you want to experience it for yourself.
Yep.
Come on down. I mean, I can tell you, if you've never had pistachio pudding in your life, if I say pistachio pudding popcorn is delicious and good, you're still not going to know what it is I'm talking about until you put it in your mouth. You know? And now that is one of our seasonal flavors, and that's here until St. Patrick's Day.
All right.
You know? But I mean, that's just an example of if it's like that whole alien coming from another world and saying, "Hey, do you like hot dogs?" Well, he doesn't know what a hot dog is, which is another flavor that I'm working on.
Seriously, a hot dog flavor. That's hilarious. Yeah. That's hilarious. I'll tell you what, it is. It's really amazing what you've done. 85 flavors.
Well, Well, that's 85 flavors every day, but we're real close to 150 flavors that we've created.
Man.
That we run in and out because we have, during Christmas time, we have sugar plum, which is our recipe, dark chocolate raspberry. You know, I honestly can't remember all of them. I've done falafel.
So when you do,
I've done barbecue rib.
When you have the popcorn now and you have the recipe down, I would assume just really easy then to whip up a batch and do it, or does it still take a little, you know, like saying no, you really got to watch? You know what I mean?
Certain recipes you really got to watch because it takes some finagling. Now, one of the things that we've discovered is like the periodic table is based on atomic weight. Well, spices are the same way. And what we found is that pepper is the heaviest spice. It sinks to the bottom. The science of what it is we try to do is we try to suspend spices in oil in order for us to get as even of a coating as possible across our popcorn. And that's why we shoot for that mushroom head corn so that it's round like this. Now, this is more of the science kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people like
Right.
this thing.
Yeah.
I have to get it to suspend. Otherwise, I'm not going to get an even coat, and you're not going to taste the things that I'm telling you that I want you to taste.
Right.
So that being said, pepper is one of the hardest ones we do. We do a sea salt and cracked pepper flavored popcorn, which is delicious, but that one takes a little bit of coaxing because of the pepper being so heavy. It'll sink to the bottom, so you got to really work it and be on top of it and slowly pour it into the tumbler in order for it to get as much coating as possible.
Yeah.
We're always trying to shoot for between 92 and 95% coating. We're never going to get 100% coating over the process because you can't. And that's why popcorn's eaten by the fistful.
Yeah.
I'm always going to win in the bag. I'm taking chances if I'm giving you only one kernel to sample. And that's why we give multiple kernels and multiple tastes.
Yeah.
You got to try it before you buy it.
Right.
You know?
I'll tell you what, you were an awesome guest. This was
Thanks.
fun. I hope you had a little fun with.
I did.
I
did.
those of you listening had some fun, learned more about this popcorn stuff. I'll tell you what, it just rocks ass. It is really that good. I'm telling you, man, it is unreal. And I'm not saying that because he's sitting here. You know, believe me. I do the best by anybody that walks into this studio when I'm on the air, man. I do the best by every single person that listens to this show and anybody that's on board advertising this show. But you know what? When I keep somebody on for an extended period, like for a whole extra hour, because I think it's fun and this stuff is just that damn good, it's like, I don't know, it's that addicting. And it's craziness is what it is. So I'm all about it. I'm stoked, man. So thanks for... so many of the samples. So great to have you on board with this station and this show. And let's do more down the road. Whatever you guys want to do.
I'd love to.
You can talk to Julie and I don't know. I want to just say now, once you hit that whole big national level, then it'll be like, huh, I had him on my show once.
Yep. And I can say the same. Now, I can say the same now, because this is a big to-do for us.
Well, it's this is awesome. This has been a great relationship and a whole lot of fun right here. And Julie did a great job hooking us all up. And our mutual buddy Kevin, who's listening to the show, you know
Absolutely,
Kevin a long
yes.
time. So it's been a fun ride. I don't know. I know you people are out there going, shut the hell up. I'm not eating popcorn. You are, but well, I don't know. Sucks to be you, I guess, right now.
Tell them to come down to Popcorn Buddha.
Come down to Popcorn Buddha and you can eat there.
Yeah, try it.
And I love what you're looking to do. It's a great place to hang, from what Julie said, too. Get in there and you can hang out a little while, try this stuff, and get caught up in the whole atmosphere of Popcorn Buddha in East Stroudsburg. So all is good. We'll do more, Craig. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me,
You guys
Doc.
were